If I would have known these when I started, my life would have been so much easier. With almost 6 years of experience, I can say that selling on Etsy is not what you would expect when you are starting out. In today's video, I will talk about 7 things that I wish I have known when I started my Etsy digital products business. Some of these might seem like obvious to other people, but for me, it wasn't, and I think that it's not only me. I think that this information is very useful for someone who is thinking about starting a digital product business and selling digital products on Etsy. And if we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Emese. I talk about digital products, making money online, and business finance. Without any further ado, let's talk about the 7 things that I wish I have known before I started my digital product business here on Etsy. The first thing that I wish I have known was that the start is very slow. And it can be very discouraging when you put in so much work and so much effort into your business at the start and you don't see the return on your invested time. Well, the start is always slow, and if you don't have an audience on YouTube, for example, or on Instagram or TikTok from where you can drive traffic to your shop, at the beginning the shop will be very quiet with not many sales. But don't be discouraged. If you don't give up, then after a time the sales and the revenue and the money will come. I am sure of it, because if you keep optimizing your listings and if you keep working on your listing images, then I am sure that success will come to your shop. For me, it took 1.5, 2 years to get to a point where I felt like my shop is starting to roll and it's getting very successful. But after like 6 months, I was bringing in some money constantly each month. Then, the second thing that I wish I knew, this is more of a technical term, and that is that people don't know how to unzip a file. Some of my listings are file bundles and they are either too large for a simple Etsy upload, or I have more than 5. The maximum number of files that you can upload to each listing is 5. And let's say I have a bundle with 15-20 files. In that case, I like to create a zip file, and that one can simply be uploaded to the Etsy platform. Now, to my surprise, people don't know how to unzip these. To these listings, to the description, I add some instructions like how to unzip on a Mac and on a Windows computer. But as we all know, people tend to skip descriptions. And that would lead to the third thing that I wish I'd known, and that is that people don't read descriptions. I do, because I like to know what I am buying, but it was very strange to me that people didn't read the descriptions, purchased the items, and then they thought that the item would be shipped to their house. A printed version. But it clearly stated in the description that this is a digital item and that they would have to print it at home or at a print shop. These things like how to unzip a file and reading descriptions seemed so self-explanatory to me that I was very shocked when people sent me messages asking how to unzip a file or how to access their files or when would their package arrive to their house. The fourth thing that I wish I'd known is that bad reviews hurt, because you put so much effort and so much work and thought and design into your shop that when someone doesn't like the product that you created, it hurts a little or a lot, but it hurts. At the beginning, like 3 or 4 years ago still, I was devastated by a bad review. I changed things, I updated things, but those reviews still hurt. After a certain amount of time, you get immune to bad reviews. You try to see them more objectively. Sometimes the comments that people leave can hurt. That is a fact. With time it will get better because you will learn how to manage these bad reviews, but anyways, they still hurt at the end. The fifth thing that I wish I'd known before I started my digital product business is that I would be working on the weekends. At the beginning a lot, and nowadays just a few hours replying to some urgent messages. Although I have auto reply on, some people still leave 5, 6, 7 messages because they don't know how to download their item, or maybe they didn't enter their email address correctly, so now the files were sent to another email address and they don't know how to access the files under their account. In these cases I reply to them on my phone, but I don't like to start my computer on the weekends. Especially now that I have a young family, I have a toddler, I don't like to come to my office on the weekends and work. But at the beginning, before I had my son, I would put in 3-4 hours of work each day, even on weekends. But eventually it paid off because my shop was doing very well. But nowadays I don't like to work very much on a weekend. Only if it's a very urgent thing. The sixth thing that I wish I'd known is that success will take lots of work and lots of experimenting. Especially with images, because as I mentioned in my other video about the listing images, I started out with some very bad listing images that I thought were very good at the time, and my listing image style evolved throughout the years. And when you adopt a new listing image style into your shop and you have 300, 400, 500, 800 listings, it takes quite a bit of time to do and to redo each and every item that you have to have a cohesive shop and that every item looks very good in your shop. So that experimenting at the end will pay off, but you have to put a lot of work in it and you have to put a lot of creative energy into these experiments. And this applies to keywords and SEO as well, because you will learn and you will adapt SEO to your shop as you progress in time. And at last, the seventh thing that I wish I'd known is the best part of it, because I started my Etsy business as a hobby, as something that would make me some extra money at the end of the month. But I didn't know that I could scale it to the place where it is nowadays. I am a full-time digital product creator. I have lots of freedom and I even have employees. So my business is supporting not only my family but other people's businesses and families as well. It is a very rewarding feeling that I was able to scale my shop and my business to this point. But I don't see that I will stop. I want to go even further and I want you to reach this level of success on Etsy as well. That's why I created a course called Passive Income with Printables, because this is my lifestyle now and I would like for you to have this lifestyle too, the freedom and the flexibility. If you would like to sign up to the waitlist, I left a link in the description down below. Please sign up there and you will be among the first to know when the doors are opening. This business model changed my life and I believe that I can help you change your life too by creating digital products on Etsy. So check out the link in the description down below. These were the things that I wish I'd known when I started out in 2017, and with my 6 years of experience I can confidently say that there was quite a big of a learning curve. If you liked this video, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another video in which I talk about digital products, making money online and business finance. See you in the next one. Bye bye!